Hello, Dr. Dennis here. Today we're going to go ahead and show you how to easily swap out cushions on your table. Also, this will have a secondary purpose, and it'll show you how to flip your cushions up if you have to do work inside any of the mechanical components of your table. The tools you're going to need today are a number 2 Phillips screwdriver. You will find that if you have a battery operated screwdriver, it will be a lot easier, okay? What we're going to be doing to start with is we're going to remove the foot cushion on the table. This table here is turned upside down, and I want to show you that there are 5 screws. And these screws, you're going to want to back them out, and once you do, you'll be able to remove the back cushion off of your table. All right, so I've backed the 5 screws out of this foot cushion, not taking them out all the way, just enough so that it releases the cushion, and I'm going to slide it back. Doing that, I'd like to call your attention to the fact that I can now see the hinge. And so that now that I'm to this hinge, I can go ahead and remove these screws so I can pull this cushion off of the table. Flipping this cushion up, you'll notice that there's a drop slide up here. Okay. What we're going to want to do is we're going to be transferring this hinge and this drop slide to the new cushion. You might need a ruler because if you want to be real precise about this, you can measure exactly where this is at, and you're just going to go ahead and make those same measurements on the new cushion and put it on there. All right, so go ahead and do that. You're going to go ahead and take these screws out, remove that, and then just transfer the hardware. Now once you do that, all you have to do is put the cushion back on the table, line it up, and then put the screws back in. Now what you're going to notice is that these screws are probably not going to go right back into the old holes because you're going to move the hinge a little bit to the left or the right, and it's usually a pretty good idea to do that. What I will tell you is the best thing to do is to move this hinge a little bit, maybe a 1/4 inch from center, so you don't go into those original holes, and then start with the hole that's closest to you, line the cushion up, get that 1 screw in, then you'll be able to kind of rotate the cushion a little bit, and then come on over here. All right, and put this screw in when you think you have it in the right place, and then basically come over here and move the cushion up and down, looking at your spacing and making sure that you're happy with it with only these 2 screws in, then come back in and fill in the rest of the screws, okay? To finish up, all you would basically do is move your cushion back into place down here, and then refasten your screws from the bottom, and then you're done. Okay, and I'd also like to just cover replacing fixed cushions. So you notice that when we did this foot cushion to allow us to pick up the lumbopelvic cushion, we took the 5 screws that were here and we backed them out to allow us to lift the cushion off from the table. Well, on thoracic fixed cushions that are up here, you're going to find basically the same thing. There's going to be a screw in this corner, a screw in this corner, and then 2 screws in the back. Okay, so when you have fixed cushions up in the front of your table, all you do is go from the underside, back those screws out so that you can lift the cushion up. And now these are really easy. You don't have to take the foot cushion off. You just put the cushion back into place, line it up, and then tighten your screws from the bottom. Now you will find it helpful a lot of times as you're trying to push up into the new cushion. It's going to try to rise up on you. So if you can't push down with enough pressure from the top while going ahead and putting the screw in from the bottom, just get a helper to sit on the cushion and then go ahead and put those screws in, and that will hold it in place while you do it.